Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling one of the absolute most common, yet surprisingly tricky roadblocks in English grammar. If you've ever paused mid-sentence, just kind of racking your brain, wondering whether you should say, I used to do that, or I would do that, hey, you are definitely not alone. It happens all the time. Let's completely demystify the subtle differences between these two phrases right now, so you can use them with total confidence from here on out. But real quick, before we get into the mechanical stuff, I want you to take a second and think about your own life. Seriously, what are some past habits that you just no longer have? Maybe you played a specific sport every single weekend, or, maybe you had a totally bizarre fashion phase in high school. We all have these past routines and states of being. Grounding this abstract grammar lesson in your actual reality is going to make the rules we're about to cover stick so much better. So keep those memories right there in the back of your mind as we go. All right, let's jump right in and fix how you talk about past habits forever. Picture your past habits as a construction site. You've got two main workers, used to and would. These guys use two tools, action verbs, like playing, and state verbs, like being or feeling. Notice how our happy worker, used to, comes completely equipped with both of those tools. He easily grabs his first tool, the action verb, to say, I used to play football. State verbs? No problem. He just whips out his second tool for, I used to be a teacher. But then there's the frustrated woodworker. He's only got one single tool for action verbs. With his action verb wrench, he easily builds the sentence, I would play football. But here's the catch. He completely drops the ball on state verbs like, I would be a teacher. So you can really see the stark difference in their tool belts for the exact same jobs. This one-tool limitation creates a massive, flashing danger zone for our woodworker. If you can master this one single concept, the rest of this is incredibly simple. Let's make this highly practical for a second. You really want to look out for red flag verbs like live, love, like, be, have, know, believe, understand, and trust. Think about it. You aren't physically doing a trust or doing a know. You are these things. You feel them or you possess them. Memorize this list, or honestly, just the concept behind it, because these specific words literally act as the gatekeepers for our two grammar phrases. So here is the golden rule to lock in today. Used to is your ultimate multi-tool. It works seamlessly with both action verbs and state verbs. It literally never complains. Would, on the other hand, is highly restrictive and works only with action verbs. You absolutely cannot, under any circumstances, use would with a stative verb. Let's look at some real-world examples to actually see this rule in the wild. You can say, I used to be shy, but I would be shy just completely fails. Same for living. I used to live in a small house works perfectly, but would live breaks. I used to have toys is totally right, while would have toys is broken. Even feelings. Used to love cartoons is totally fine, unlike would love cartoons, which is just wrong. So here's your ultimate checklist to see exactly which worker is actually qualified for which verb. The question is, next time you talk about your past, which worker are you hiring for the job?